Hello and welcome. I'm Granville G, your entrepreneur, natural health consultant, and your guide to holistic living. On this channel, we'll dive into understanding the human body, natural healing, and how you can take charge of your health and longevity. If you care about living well and staying well, you are in the right place. Let's get started. Blood fat is another major factor to consider when talking about cardiovascular and cerebrovascular health of patients that, if overlooked, we may not get the desired results in getting them back to health. Now, blood fat has two major abnormalities: the primary hyperlipoproteinemia and the secondary hyperlipoproteinemia. The primary hyperlipoproteinemia refers to hyperlipidemia, which is causes related to environmental factors, which include diet, nutrition, and drugs, or even gene mutations can induce that. Now, the secondary hyperlipoproteinemia refers to hyperlipidemia caused by certain systemic diseases or drugs, such as diabetes, hypothyroidism, nephritis syndrome, such as chronic renal failure or acute renal failure, and so on. Now, if this condition is maintained for a very high state and at a very long period of time without proper treatment. Now, lipoproteinemia is a form of hyperlipidemia, which is an excess of lipoprotein in the blood. Now, lipoproteins are complex forms of proteins and lipids. Now, if this factor reading is high, if the blood fat is excessively high, this can be seen in idiomatic hyperlipidemia, which is basically an excess quantity of lipids in the blood, which is a symptom of several medical conditions such as arteriosclerosis and blood stagnation. Chest pain is also a major symptom that is associated with this condition. If the blood fat factor reading is, however, low, this is seen in ferret decreased immunity. There will be a sharp decrease in immunity of the patient, decline of cerebral arterial oxygen content, and mild ischemic cardiovascular diseases such as cerebral hemorrhage, and this is a very high risk factor for stroke and severe cardiovascular accidents. Sincerely, thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health insights and natural wellness tips. Remember, healing the world starts with one person at a time. Stay connected, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.